Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video. Sweeties, it's Wednesday and I hope this Wednesday is going to be less frustrating, and I'm going to tell you why last Wednesday was so frustrating in just a second. So, okay, if you just found me, my name is Leorah, just told you so, and this is my kingdom and I welcome you, and I hope you will consider to stay here to check out the video, to check out my content, and subscribe to my channel, because that would be awesome, because I'm standing for positivity in the beauty community, for indie brands, to giving them a platform to shine, for positivity in general. I like that. Because there is a lot of negativity out there, and for me personally that just doesn't work out so well. So I'm trying to, you know, also in the way that I'm talking about brands in these kinds of videos, I'm just going to give them the respect, you know, and that is basically, I'm giving respect and I'm also expecting respect in return, and I think this is kind of the thing how humanity should work, you know. So anyway, that is what I'm doing here. I'm going to in just a second talk about all kinds of new makeup releases, and I hope you will enjoy, and of course leave me your feedback as always in the comment section. Besides that, of course, you can always, if you find new brands or something new where you think, wow Leorah, please talk about this, then send it by TM to me on Instagram, because that makes sure that I don't miss them, okay? Because sometimes if you just tag me, sometimes it just goes like zoop, you know, and then I miss it. Okay, sweeties, that is what we're doing here, and I want to tell you why I was so frustrated last week. It was like the second I had finished editing my video, there were so many new releases, or also basically things that we've spoken about shown, you know, and I felt like, wow, people who watch my video will think this is like the oldest version of anything that is out there, you know. But for me personally in my life, I need 2 days to edit this monster, because I have, you know, a lot of other things besides YouTube to do, and that's why, you know, in those 2 days stuff happens. So please have that in mind when you're watching this video, that I will update you next week, whatever. But if there's something that has been dropped in the last 2 days before you see this, then it's most probably not going to be in. Okay, that is that. Now let's go in, because okay, I'm very good at just talking, you know. Alright, sweeties, update. Okay, of course you know that the Mikayla collection from Glamlight in collaboration with Mikayla has dropped just like a couple of days ago. Now, back then, you know, last time when we spoke, I didn't know that there is going to be collection. I only knew about the palette. I showed you the palette. Okay, I just wanted to quickly update you. I do believe that most of these things are sold out as of right now, but I think you can order them on like pre-order for the restock. Okay, so that's why I'm going to still include this. You see, of course, the palette, which is on the way to me. Basically, the whole collection is on the way to me, or will be at some point when Glamlight decides to ship. I don't know, but it will come to me at some point, and that is by the grace and support of Andrea, who is an amazing support and a light in my life. So she also took care about the ordering. I cannot do stuff like this, sweeties. If I know there is a big launch, I get so intimidated by this, and she gets a kick out of this. She gets a kick out of getting stuff, and that's amazing. So I'm so grateful that, you know, this is like a team, you know, we're working here like a team, because I have the things like where I'm not strong at, and then it kind of feels like God sends me people who know exactly what to do in that situation, and I can't just sit here and put on makeup, because that is really the only thing I know. So anyway, that is that. So I just wanted to quickly show you there is more than just the palette. There is also a highlighter, then there's also 3 lippies, and there's also 2 pairs of lashes, just so you know. And in case you want to check this out, go to the website, because this is still going to be available. Then I also wanted to definitely show you the final picture of Sydney Grace, because now that was also one of the things that basically got shown right after I finished editing my last video, the Sydney Grace and Temptalia release. Okay, so also what I didn't know is that there are going to be 2 different sets. There's going to be a light version and a dark version. Now here you see the lighter version, because also that is not a really light version, right? But the lighter version is on the left side, the left column, and on the right side you see the darker version. Okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I would love to have this, you know. Of course, this is also going to be probably a super crazy release, and it's going to be sold out super fast, I'm sure. I'm kind of leaning towards the dark version because I am just vibing that way. but honestly, there is not such a super huge difference, if you ask me. So anyway, that is what it is. This is what it looks like, and this whole collection I think retails for $100 if you want to have like the whole set of one version or the other, you know. But I think you can also order them individually. Now let's move on to Pretty Hearts Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Goddess Divine mini palette, which looks like this, retailing for $13, and this is so cute. This is so cute. And when you look at the outer packaging in connection to how the palette itself looks, this execution is so nice. It's so pretty. And I think this is all shimmer shades, so you gotta be into all shimmer looks, I guess, if you want to use that only for creating a look. Of course, you can always pull in other things, but just saying that this looks like it's all shimmer shades. It honestly, either it's different formulas of shimmers, or it could also be pressed glitters. You know, I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't say here, but I personally love pressed glitters. I have no problem with that. I think this is so cute. Really, really, but kind of soft, but still, you know, you fill in the blanks. Okay, now let's move on to For Art's Sake Cosmetics. I have tried the For Art's Sake Cosmetics formula. I really like it. Now they're coming out with the Color Wheel eyeshadow palette. This is an all matte palette, and it kind of let me read this to you, because they say it so much better than I ever could. So it says here, a color wheel shows the relationship between primary, secondary, and tertiary, I don't know how to pronounce this, colors. This palette has 12 high pigmented mattes. Their products are always made cruelty free and with vegan ingredients, and it kind of shows you how the color wheel works. Okay, so anyway, this is what it is. I think this is nice. It's a very nice idea for creating a super bold, all over the place color palette. For me personally, I'm not too much into all matte palettes, but maybe you want to add something like this to your collection, and then maybe you want to check this out, because this looks really nice and vibrant and super fun. So this retails for $29 in case you want to check this out. Then let's also talk about something that is actually super exciting from Makeup Revolution, because they're coming out with eco-friendly packaging and eco-friendly, like the whole concept. They're developing this whole concept. I guess they are calling it Planet Revolution, not 100% sure. Okay, so these palettes that you see here, they retail for £18 each, and it says here they have an intense soft payoff in every format, creamy mattes, soft shimmers, and high shine foils. They are vegan, they're cruelty free, and this whole thing is 100% recyclable and reusable. And there is apparently not a piece of plastic and not a piece of metal in those palettes. I don't even know how one can do this, because I'm not in makeup production yet, but I might be at some point. But anyway, that is really incredible, you know? Yeah, so anyway, color-wise, not so much my thing, but I wanted to show you because that is definitely a cause to support, and if this is your color scheme, then maybe that might be your thing, you know? Okay, then let's also talk about BH Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Give Back palette. This is a palette with mattes and shimmers. Let me see, can I see how many shimmers there are? It's hard to say. I see that the beige shade is a shimmer. Besides that, it's hard to see. But anyway, you have 12 colors here featuring rainbow hues, and $10 from the sale of each palette will be donated to the Trevor Project, and the palette itself will retail for $19. This is available now at BH Cosmetics in case you want to check. Okay, Kimchi Chic Beauty is coming out with something super cute, and that is blush palette. Sweeties, this is so cute. This is called their Cheeky Threesome Collection. That is so cute, like cheeky threesome collection, so cute. Anyway, I think this is beautiful. So you have 4 palettes there. They retail for $19 each. I like this. I think this is beautiful. The one in the bottom row to the left would probably be my preference. I think this is really pretty and would probably be mostly my color scheme. I think this is pretty. Yeah, so this is from Kimchi Chic Beauty, available now for $19. Then there is now I'm going to make a fool of myself. I need to include a story time. Okay, if you have seen my makeup haul that went live last Sunday, my epic makeup haul, where I spoke about the Mamacita Cosmetics palette that I just received, and I think this is called Hermosa. I said Hermosa Meyer. And my husband said, how did you pronounce this? Because he dares to watch my channel. He dares. I tell him every single day, unsubscribe. I don't want you to watch. Yeah, anyway, he insists that he needs to watch my videos, probably just to point out my spelling mistakes or something. So anyway, I don't know, no, pronouncing mistakes, pronunciation. I don't know how to say that, you know? So I think, I googled it, and I think if I remember right, it's supposed to be mujer. Mujer? I think, I already forgot. I'm so sorry. So it would have been hermosa mujer. I don't know. So anyway, the brand that I'm going to talk about now is has that word in it. So I think this is Mujer Divina Cosmetics. Sweeties, I need help. I really don't know, and I cannot remember stuff. I cannot, and I'm so sorry, seriously, because I don't want to like pronounce brands wrong, because it would hurt me if I would hurt a brand, you know, and that is just not what I want to do. But anyway, that is what it is. In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, the brands will be listed in the description box, hopefully according in the order that I'm talking about it now. Okay, so they are coming. Mujer Divina Cosmetics is coming out with the La Vida and Rogue eyeshadow palette, which is this one. Okay, this is available now for $22, and this looks super sexy. Super sexy. It has 9 shades, of course, 5 mattes, 2 shimmers, and 2 pressed glitters, and I think this is super sexy. I like it. I really do. So anyway, this is the La Vida and Rogue eyeshadow palette. Okay, now Foolish Hustle lashes. Sweeties, I'm actually wearing my second look with my first Foolish Hustle lashes palette, which is actually this one that I have right here. That's the Married to the Game eyeshadow palette. I'm right now working with this one, and this is my first time I'm trying this brand. So now I can finally tell you if I like the formula. You know, this is how it makes sense that I can sit here and tell you guys Leorah liked the formula, or you know, whatever. So anyway, they're coming out, or she's coming out with the World Is Yours palette. Super concept, super nice, 18 shades, and this is what the palette looks like. It says here it's a Scarface tribute. Okay, so this palette is features a lot of lighter neutrals, and of course also a few colors, if that is your color scheme. I think the color scheme that is on the outer packaging, you know, compared to what is in the palette, is actually super well done. And sweeties, I like the formula, I have to say. Yeah, so anyway, this is coming soon. This is not yet available as far as I know. Then Slayfire Cosmetics, a new brand for me personally, is releasing their Rainbow Rush glitter palette. So here you have a whole glitter palette, and that is pretty cool for someone who really likes pressed glitters, as do I, you know, and I think the shades in here are really nice. 12 shades. This is limited edition. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it says here 25% of profits from this palette will be donated to Drag Boot Camp LA. I think I'm saying this right. Okay, so this is available now in case you want to check this out. The next brand is actually also a new brand for me, and that is La Perla Beauty, and they're coming out with the whole lippy collection, and that is awesome. I love these shades. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Okay, so they have matte silk lipsticks. Expensive though, $56 a piece. Wow. Okay, then they're coming out with satin lip balms, $54 a piece. Then they're also coming out with volumizing mascara for $50, liquid eyeliners for $40, and sculpting brow gels for $42. This is coming soon, as far as I know as of right now, but it looks amazing. Would I personally be able to buy a lipstick for $54? Absolutely not. This is out of my reach, but I definitely wanted to show you because I think it is beautiful. The colors of the bullet lipsticks are absolutely insanely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if there's going to be a bundle deal, maybe. We shall need to talk about that once we know more. But anyway, that was that. Then Beauty Creations is coming out with the That's Rad palette. Okay, so this is going to be, wait, what's the date? This is going to be available on June 17th, in case you want to check this out. 12 shades. I don't have a price. I think though the color scheme is really fun. Isn't that really fun? I think it's really cute. Yeah, so kind of light and playful, you know, playful and fun. So this is coming on the 17th, in case you want to check this out. Then Jardel Cosmetics, also, is it Jardel? or is it Jardel Cosmetics, is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with the Nudetitude eyeshadow palette. Super cute name. Retailing for $24. 12 shades. You have mattes, you have shimmers, you have of course a neutral color story, and this is available. This is available already when you're seeing this. Okay, really nice dark leaning neutral palette. This is how it makes sense in my world, because you know, neutrals in like super light colors, that would probably, you know, I think traditional makeup artists, if I would go and get a wedding makeup done, they would use super light neutral colors or like golden tones on me and whatever, and I hate that. Sorry to say, you know, in makeup it's not a one size fits all. Absolutely not. And I would absolutely go for a palette like that. Now, am I adding more neutral palettes to my collection? Not really necessarily, but maybe you want to. Maybe you were looking for just that. And this is available now in case you want to check, okay, for $24. Then Chaos Cosmetics is going to release the Out of This World collection, which you see here. This is going to be a 5 multichrome gel highlighter collection. And I think it comes also in 2 sizes, so you'll have to check what you want, okay, in 2 sizes of how much product you get per shade. I don't know. So anyway, this is coming soon. This looks amazing. This looks really beautiful. Okay, then another sneak peek from Drench Cosmetics, because they are going to come up with something with 10 shades, and this is the only sneak peek that I have here right now. Could be a palette, it could be singles, it could be a bundle. I have no idea as of right now, but this is coming from Drench Cosmetics, and I shall update you as soon as I know something else. Okay, NBA Cosmetics is coming out with the So Jelly Liquid Multichrome shadows. Now look at this, the green one on the far left. Sweeties, this is so beautiful. Anyway, this is already live when you're seeing this. There are 6 shades. Now I personally am not into liquid eyeshadows at all, unfortunately, but this looks cute, you know, looks really cute. I'm not into it personally, but maybe you are, so please feel free to check out NBA Cosmetics. Then I also wanted to quickly throw this one in. This is from KKW Beauty, and this is the Camo Collection, because I kind of like this, you know. Would I buy this? No, because again, I have all of this probably, but I think the idea is really nice, and camo is kind of in also, you know, makes total sense, and the execution of the palette is also really nice. Now here the picture of the palette looks really beautiful. I have also seen other pictures, and I don't know if that was a bit of a lighting situation where it looked completely washed out. So this I like. The other one was pretty flat and blah, so I hope it really looks like this, you know, just saying. So this palette retails for $52, and then you have eye crayons for $18, and then you do have lipsticks for $22, you have highlighters for $26, and the whole collection you can have for a whopping $270 in case you want to not eat for a whole month. Okay, so anyway, this is already available in case you want to check it out. Okay, another release that basically also dropped last week when I had finished editing is this one from Be Perfect Cosmetics. And this is the Sceptre palette, and of course you do see that you have all kinds of eyeshadows, and then also you do have different face products in the palette. Okay, I got tagged in this a lot because I guess people assume because it's a bigger palette I like it. It's not like that I don't like it. I just personally really prefer it if there are no face products within the palette. What I would do is to have a bundle deal, you know. I would do the eyeshadows in a palette and then have the face palette and just do it as a bundle and do it like this, because I know that I don't reach for these face products. I don't, except if I happen to use that palette, but beyond that I won't reach for it, you know, because I forget that I have it, and that is kind of a shame, because I'm sure this is really beautiful, you know. So anyway, but that is just my personal preference, and you might feel completely differently about it, and you know, whatever. So the palette itself has a few really beautiful vibrant shades there, and also of course nice more cold leaning, I would say, neutral options, which is also really nice. That is also my preference when it comes to neutrals. So yeah, that is basically what it is. Do I have a price? Yeah, I do. It retails for about about 36 pounds. All right, so that is basically what it is from Be Perfect Cosmetics. All right, sweeties, then let's also talk about ColourPop. ColourPop is coming out with a couple of things. I think that is also something that dropped last week while I was editing. Okay, so anyway, they're coming out with the Neon Electric collection. You do have 5 pan palettes for $10 each, 3 of them as you can see here, and of course you also have these lip oils that you can see here. You can buy them in the whole collection for $48, and you can buy them as sets with like 1 palette and 1 lip gloss, which is going to retail for $16. Okay, this is just too small for me. This is too small and too neutral for me, honestly. You know, it's basically neutral 5 pan palettes with 1 neon in it, and that is just a little bit too little for me. Okay, so I'm gonna pass on this one definitely. But then they're also coming out with super cute quads, and that is the ColourPop and Hello Kitty collection. So they're coming out with these 4 pan eyeshadow palettes. I think 4 of them. Then they also have blushes which look really nice. They have lippy scrubs, and then they have also lip balms. Okay, so this is live already. Is this true? Wait, no, this is going to go live on the 17th, and I think this is cute. This makes for me more sense than the neon collection beforehand, but of course quads, I try to avoid them because it's just too little for me, sweeties. I get bored. I get really bored super fast, and that might be my character flaw. But anyway, it's just, you know, it's not my preference, but they look cute. Anyway, do I have a price for this? No, I don't have a price for this, but I'm sure this is not going to be super expensive. Okay, let us go back to Makeup Revolution, because they're also coming out with a Bratz collection, which looks like this. And that is actually kind of cute, even though I do not relate to Bratz, and I'm not raising Bratz, and I don't tolerate Bratz. I don't. Sweeties, just kidding. Execution wise, I think it makes sense. I've never watched that show. I don't know it. So what do I know? Really, I really don't know. So that is what it is, in case you want to check this out, in case you grow up with this and it means something to you. You know, people who grew up with a certain TV show or whatever, then it just makes more sense, you know, because you have a relationship with a palette like this, you know, but I don't. So I'm just putting it out there in case you want to check it out. Okay, then Moira Cosmetics is coming out with these super beautiful Sun Glow face and body highlighters. Now, some time ago they came out with those, what were they called again? These super cool blushes that were like not changing in color, but they had like 2 colors flowing into each other. Ombre. Wow, that was hard. Ombre blushes, and now they're coming out with this, and I'm actually very intrigued to try both, you know. This looks amazing. I'm really into highlighters and blushes, and well, I like it all. So it says here, this is a creamy powder with an ultra fine pearl formula that will give you the perfect glowing skin for any occasion. This will retail for $14 each, and it's available now in 8 different shades. Yeah, really cool. Okay, then Unicorn Cosmetics is coming out with the Angel collection. So you do have the Angel eyeshadow palette. It has 26 pans with 9 shimmers and 17 mattes, and it retails for 30 pounds. Then you have a 10-piece vegan brush set that includes 4 face brushes and 6 eye brushes for 45 pounds. And then you have a handheld mirror for 15 pounds. And then you have Angelic Loose pigments, and then you do have a freshly baked tan. Freshly baked tan. Okay, so anyway, all of this, and I think you also do have lashes. All right, you can have the whole thing in a bundle deal for 136 pounds. This is coming soon from Unicorn Cosmetics. Yeah, it looks cute. The palette looks really nice. I think I'm not too much into split pans either, because I'm kind of a messy worker when I'm working with my makeup, but I think this is cute. I think it's kind of dreamy, and yeah, it kind of really fits, you know? Yeah, so anyway, that is what it is. Then let's move on to Haunting Howell Beauty. Now, this palette, sweeties, before you go and order and leave this video, this is sold out. This sold out basically instantly as far as I know, and this is the Mythical Creatures eyeshadow palette. This has multichromes, just 9 multichromes, and it's amazing. Absolutely beautiful. I would have loved this. This retails for $35, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because they're going to restock it. Okay, so have your eyes open, put it on your desktop. You know, this is coming back at some point, and that's why I wanted to show you in case you want to know. Then let's also talk about Hot Stuff. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think this is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with the Hot Me. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. Hawtt. Hot, maybe? Hot Me eyeshadow palette containing 20 shades with all mattes. Okay, this is all mattes, retailing for $20, available now for purchase in case you want to check this out. Of course, you do have a little bit more of a mature vibe here, not super bright but still colorful, and of course also some darker neutrals, which is really, really nice. So in case you are up for an all matte palette, then please check out that brand. Okay, then something I definitely need to talk to you is Clarity Cosmetics. Okay, they're coming out with 3 different things. One of the things we spoke already about, and that was the Mauve Wedding palette. Then they're also coming out with the Plush palette, and then the star of my day is this palette, the Cobra palette. Sweeties, this palette though. This is coming on June 25th, and I'm kind of really, this color scheme, sweeties. I have not tried Clarity Cosmetics. This is so beautiful, sweeties. The Cobra palette, beautiful. That's super well done. Like really, really, really impressed. I love it. Super well executed, and the color scheme is unbeatable. So, so nice. Then let's also talk about Wink with Ink, because they're coming out with the Lash Mob palette, which you can see right here. You can also see the swatches, which look really, really nice. And this has launched already. When you're seeing this, do I have a price? No, I don't have a price, but also this one is, of course, a more dark leaning palette, which creates super, super nice dramatic looks. Swatches look really, really nice. Those blues though, sweetie, there is one blue that looks a little bit more purple, and then the other one is more of a true blue, and that is really, really cool. Yeah, Wink with Ink. Okay, then let's also talk about this one, because also this one is really, really cool, and that is Talo Beauty. Okay, so they're coming out with the Academia palette, and I think also this one has such a cool vibe to it. You know, 15 shades with a mix of mattes, shimmers, and glitters. This is dropping on June 25th. I don't have a price, but also this color story is really cool. You know, again, these whole anime characters and things, I really know nothing about this, and maybe by now, dealing with this topic so often here on my channel, maybe I should make an effort. But I just don't have the time. But anyway, I think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really nice, you know? So yeah, that is from Talo Beauty. Okay, sweeties, let us move on to the next new brand, and that is Storytale Cosmetics. And they're coming out with this palette, which is the Invasion on the Rise eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this, it says here, this palette is the first high-rise Invasion inspired eyeshadow palette, consists of 16 shades with a mix of 2 glitters, 1 shimmer, and 13 mattes. And this retails for $26, and it's available now for pre-order. Okay, yeah. I don't know what to say, because again, I don't know the backstory of this. I cannot tell you if this is a good execution of a color story. I think it looks nice for what it is, without me knowing anything about the Invasion, high-rise Invasion. I know nothing about this. Okay, so but color scheme wise, I think it's really nice. It's workable. I think it will serve a broad audience. It's basically a version of a neutral palette with teals, I would say. At least that's how it looks here right now. But there's nothing bad about this. It's a very, very good workable palette. And if anyone always says that, you know, work with neutrals and colors together, that's me, right? Right. Okay, so anyway, I think that makes a lot of sense, and this is available now for pre-order. Then I also wanted to show you something super, super cute from Fatal Beauty, because they're coming out with 2 6-pan palettes, and there we have the La Vida e Bella palette, which is the more colorful one, and then to the left you have the Recuerdos palette, I think. So anyway, this is launching on June 18th, and this is how they look, and I think it's cute. I think it's really, really cute to have those 2 palettes together. Really, really nice. And of course, also when you put them together, then you basically have the whole face of that woman completed. You know what I mean? So they really belong together, if you ask me, you know? And again, the whole concept with, of course, having neutrals and colorful shades together, it just makes sense. It just makes absolute sense. All right, so then let us move on to something that I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm here. And that is from Landa Dion, and I have no idea. This is also a new brand that I just found. Makeup by Londa Dion, and they're coming out with 3 palettes. We have the Henry palette, the Entanglement palette, and the Peridot palette. Okay, you have a neutral one, of course, as you can see, and then the green and blue one, and then the purple, pink, and orange one. Guess what I want. You can guess. Yeah, okay, so they retail for $35 each, and you can buy them for $85 for like all of them, and this is available now. You have to order them through DM on Instagram. Okay, so this looks cute. The bottom row palettes, beautiful. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Wow. Yeah, okay, so Londa Dion. Of course, I'm going to leave the Instagram address down in the description box in case you want to check out this brand. Okay, then Flawless Cosmetics is coming out soon with these liquid lipsticks. Okay, they're going to be smooth and creamy and rich, and they're going to be arriving soon, and they're going to have 10 wearable neutral shades. Okay, so right now I only have a picture of 2 of them, so this is just a sneak peek, but yeah, we shall see. I think super soon what this is all about. Okay, then there's also another new brand, and that is S Cosmetics or ES Cosmetics, not 100% sure, and they're coming out with the Chrome palette. This will retail for $40, and this is available now, and also this one is of course super pretty. Like really, I love it that a lot of brands are coming out with these Chrome palettes now. Really nice, and $40 for a big palette like this with chromes, that is a good price, you know? Yeah, so anyway, this is available now. Also here you have to order through DM on Instagram, so that is basically what it is. Okay, then let us also talk about Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. We spoke about the outer packaging of the Earthly Desires palette a couple of weeks ago, and now I can show you how the palette looks. And while of course this is not a palette that I'm going to run and buy because it's not necessarily my style, but you know, execution wise, when you think about the name and the theme and everything, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense, you know? And this is, I think, this is how you have to look at the makeup, because, you know, you do not have to judge makeup according to necessarily only your own taste. You can also detach yourself from that and just, you know, look at it for what it is. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, 18 gorgeous everyday shades, it says here, with a mixture of 13 mattes and 5 shimmers, and this is coming soon. All right, then let's also talk about Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. They're coming out with the House of Horrors collection, and this is inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, themes like this, sweeties, creep me out. You know, I'm not gonna lie. For me, this is it's kind of horrible. But the palette has this sexy, grungy vibe that is actually really cool. You know, I just try to keep horrible things out of my life. And I'm not talking about this collection, I'm just talking about the theme, okay? Anyway, so the palette retails for $32, and then you do have lip oils, and you have all kinds of stuff, eyelashes and all kinds of stuff, so please feel free to check out Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. I think this is a very mature, sexy palette, and kind of mysterious and all of that, and I think that is really nice, you know? So anyway, that is from Wicked Sisters Cosmetics. Okay, then let's talk also about another new brand, and that is Black & Kawaii Cosmetics. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, because also Kawaii, I have no idea what that is. So anyway, this is a new cosmetics brand. This is Black owned and cruelty free, and it's based in the US, and they're coming out with the Derby Gal eyeshadow palette. This is roller derby inspired. It consists of 12 bold and vibrant shades, a mix of 7 mattes and 5 shimmers, which is a very nice ratio. And then you have a sticker, you have a body smoothie butter and lip glosses. All right, do I have prices? I don't have prices. This is going to be available on June 18th, so you can check definitely if you like this. The palette looks beautiful, the lip glosses look beautiful. In case you want to check this out, this is Black & Kawaii Cosmetics. Then, oh yeah, we need to talk about She Glam. Sweeties, She Glam dropped these palettes, and I was like, ah, yes, you know, She Glam, yeah. I ordered 3 out of the 4. I did not order the one with the wolf, or what one did I order? I don't remember. I ordered the fish, I ordered the one with the butterfly, and the one with the bird. These 3 I ordered, and they retail for $7.50. Like, really, you know? And the color schemes are so adorable, like absolutely adorable. So yeah, that is coming at some point to me here on my channel, just so you know. Okay, I also need to add something to MBA Cosmetics, because they're also coming out with the Rainbow and Chromaflake collection, which you can see here. Okay, it consists of 6 bright, vivid, and super shifty flaky shades. And I know that some of you are super into flakes and stuff like that. I'm personally still a little bit intimidated by it, while I think it is super pretty if done right. And I guess, I don't know, I think one needs a little bit of experience, but you know, if you never try, you never gain the experience. So this looks really pretty, and yeah, so that's why I definitely wanted to include it. Each of them retails for $10, and you can have the whole bundle for $35. Yeah, so really pretty. Okay, then let's also talk about Minked Lashed by Lufta. That is also a new brand for me, and they're coming out with this eyeshadow palette. You have 9 deep pigmented colors, all mattes, and this retails for $19. Okay, again, all matte, not so much my thing, but I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people love it. So this is gonna be for you, sweeties. You have very nice shades here. It looks super, you know, nice and pigmented, and yeah. So in case you want to check that out, that is from Minked Lashed by Lufta. I hope that I'm pronouncing this right. Seriously, I just don't know. Okay, sweeties, let's also talk about Cupcake by Lynn Cosmetics, which is an amazing brand because the CEO of this brand is 13 years old. It's a 13-year-old girl, which is kind of really incredible. So she's coming out with the Country City Girl eyeshadow palette, which has 15 pans with a mix of 4 stunning shimmers and 11 amazing mattes. And then you do have, I think this is sponges and brushes and the handheld mirror and eyelashes, and of course lippy. Okay, sweeties, that is incredible. I just can't get over it. To have a 13-year-old create a palette, that's incredible, really. Okay, the palette itself is probably a little bit too light leaning for me, but that might be just the thing for you, you know, because I think the color combination again is super nice and everything fine. It's just that I'm more into like dark leaning and more dramatic palettes, but that is just me, so never mind that. And I think this is incredible. So Minty Makeup is also a new brand for me that I just found this last week, and they're coming out with this palette though, sweetie. So cool, right? And this is the Empowerment eyeshadow palette. Sweeties. Okay, so this consists of 15 gorgeous shades with 11 mattes and 4 shimmers, and it retails for $30, and this is available now on their website, and I think it's cute. I think it's really cute. A very beautiful palette, and also the swatches look absolutely amazing, like really so cool. All right, so anyway, I also wanted to update you on Divina Cosmetics, because I think last time I could only show you 2 shades of the Halo Moon collection, and this is now how the whole thing looks, in case you are interested to check out Divina Cosmetics. Yeah, so just so you know, as a short little update, this is live, or it might be sold out by now, I don't know. Then also another update, because I told you about the Enchantment palette that is coming from Shine by SD Cosmetics last time, and I could only show you the outer packaging, and here is the palette now. This is the full reveal of the palette. This is going to retail for $33 US or 40 Canadian dollars, and it says here swatches are coming soon, so I don't have a release date. Do I have a release date? Yeah, this is live. This is live, so I'm going to try to include swatches in case I can find them. Then I'm going to put them up here. Now let us also talk about BBS Cosmetics. They're coming out with the bronzer, blush, and highlighter palette here, and then you also have 2 lip glosses. This is already live when you're seeing this, and of course face palette, it has to be made for you, you know, because of course this is going to be way too dark for me. I think there are 2 different versions. I think there are 2 different versions here. It has to be made for you. I think both of these versions are too dark for me, but maybe it is for you. Maybe this is exactly made for you. Then please feel free to check this out. This brand is vegan and cruelty free, and it looks amazing. So this is live. I don't have prices though, so please feel free to check this out. Then Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics is sneak peeking something, so they're coming out soon with the 6 new liquid sugar multichrome eyeshadows. Again, not so much myself personally into liquid eyeshadows, but the green again, the green. Sweeties, I don't know. My eyes immediately go to the greens. It's just that my soul is drawn to this, you know. I think it looks really, really beautiful. And if this is for you, then please feel free to check that out. Coming soon from Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. Okay, Flawless Cosmetics is coming out with the Tropical Paradise eyeshadow palette. You do have 10 shades here. You have a mix of 5 mattes and 5 shimmers, kind of corresponding, you know, mattes and shimmers, of course, as you can see. And this is also vegan and cruelty free, and it retails for $29. And this is available now for pre-order, as far as I know, in case you want to check out Flawless Cosmetics. Okay, then let's also talk about Nomad Cosmetics, because also that was one of the things that I couldn't show you yet last time because it had not officially dropped yet. But here we have the America's Parks palette. Okay, this palette is, I don't know, this is already at my PO box right now. So I'm going to try to have a video up my tomorrow, which is your yesterday, with a first impression. I'm going to try my best. If you want to know what I have to say about this palette, then check if yesterday's video was the first impression of this palette. This is complicated, but anyway, and if not, if I didn't manage to do it, then it's gonna come up probably tomorrow. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get this in PR from Nomad Cosmetics, and this looks amazing. This looks really, really amazing. I think they rocked it again with this one. Of course, you do have a lot of earthen tones and neutral tones here, but it's the color scheme of nature, you know. It makes sense, and I think this is beautiful how they always do it, and the whole way they design their palettes and the packaging. I think it's absolutely incredible. So it says here it has 7 gleaming shimmers, it has 6 blooming mattes, and it has 2 shifting metallics. This retails for $39, and this is of course available, and I have a code with Nomad Cosmetics that is not affiliated, so in case you want to use it, it shows the brand that you love me. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, yeah, you're going to see this featured, or you have seen it featured here on my channel, of course. All right, then let's go also to Bella Beauty blog, and they're coming out with new products as well. Okay, so you do have the basic palette, which is a collaboration palette with Tenacity Tana Thurman. This is a 15 shade palette with a mixture of mattes and shimmers, and this drops on the 18th of June. And then there's also a sneak peek of the Sun and the Sea eyeshadow palette, which is coming at some point soon, with 18 shades, a mix of 9 duochromes, mattes and shimmers and glitters. Coming soon, sweeties, from Bella Beauty blog. Yeah, that could be nice. Alright, so anyway, please feel free to check out this release, of course, and have your eyes open for the other release that is coming soon. Okay, then let's also talk about this big palette, because this is from Lausch & Co. And I think this is, of course, a very, very nice big palette, because I love big palettes. This retails for $31, and this is vegan and cruelty free. You have 35 shades, including creamy mattes, shimmers, pressed glitters, and of course neons that glow in the dark. I usually sleep in the dark. I don't glow in the dark anymore. I'm just too old. I'm too tired. But sweeties, I get up at 3:30 a.m. for you, you know, just saying. So that's why I don't need to glow in the dark. But besides that, I think this is really, really cute. Yeah, okay, so this retails for $31, as I already told you, from Lausch & Co. Okay, then another thing that released while I was editing is for Style Cosmetics, and that is the When Life Hands You Lemons palette. Dramatic. Yeah, huge fan of Style Cosmetics right here, as you know, and now they're coming out with this one, and I think it's so, so cool. It's a very, very cool palette. I love their formula. I love also the pressed glitter formula, you know, it's really, really nice in case you are into pressed glitters. And of course, they also always have mattes and shimmers in the palette, and also the swatches look absolutely amazing. So yeah, this retails for $28, and this is beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, you have seen Style Cosmetics so many times here on my channel already. I have a lot of palettes from Style Cosmetics, just saying that I'm a fan. Okay, sweeties, let's also talk about another new brand, and that is Pretty in Kawaii. And they're coming out with the Sailor Moon inspired eyeshadow palette, which is going to release at some point at the end of June. Apparently, this is her 3rd palette that is in her Magical Girls series, and it has 8 vibrant mattes, 4 gorgeous shimmers, and 3 sparkly glitter shades. Okay, this is going to be available in 2 different artworks. you know, from the outer packaging, in case you're interested in choosing your artwork. And of course you have also the inside of the palette, which actually looks really, really nice. Really nice, because nice depth, which is always super, super important for me. And then I don't mind if there are a couple of lighter shades personally, because if I have the depth, then it's interesting for me, you know, but again, that's very, very personal. Okay, I think this is really, really cool. I also like the pressed glitters that you chose in there, and I think it's amazing. I think it looks really nice. Do I have a price for this? No, I don't think there is a price yet. But anyway, we shall probably talk about that again super soon. This is going to come again at the end of June. Then the last one that I want to talk about for today is from Diamond Lane Cosmetics. And I got tagged in this because look at this. This is a wine bottle. Is it? So cool. Anyway, so that is of course a neutral palette with a hint of like a lavender, purple, rosy kind of a thing there in the middle, which is nice. It adds a nice touch to it, and of course cold neutrals is really, really nice. I think this is a pretty palette, you know. Weird packaging, not so much my thing, but I mean, you know, if you saw my haul video, let me just show you what I just received in PR. Pomegranate martini. You know, just saying. So I'm getting exposed to all kinds of things, so that is great. And I think this is beautiful. Yeah. So anyway, you have 21 ultra pigmented super tasty shades. It says here buildable and deliciously blendable color, 12 super shock creamy shimmers, 9 ultra buttery easy to blend matte shades, and it's a long lasting formula. And this is live already, and it retails for $35. Okay, I think this is actually cool, you know. I think this is cool. Yeah. So cool. I like wine, you know, what can I say? All right, sweeties, this is what it is for today. I have to say I struggled a little bit today while filming. You probably saw a lot of jump cuts again because of my internet dropping and things like this. Also, I've not been sleeping a lot lately, so concentration is a bit of an issue. But anyway, I hope I did okay, and for the rest I just have to like really rely on my editing skills because seriously. Okay, sweeties, that is it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Of course, please leave me your comments in the comment section down below, and as always, feel free to check out the brands that I featured. Feel free to also send me brands, new brands, whatever. Send it to me by DM on Instagram. That really, really helps me out to see what you want to have featured, you know, what you want me to talk about. And besides that, of course, subscribe to my channel, because that would absolutely be lovely to grow my little kingdom here. And if you're interested in what I have on my face, then you'll find that, of course, as always, in a pinned comment in the comment section. I do have all kinds of discount codes with different brands. Also, those will be listed in the description box down below, so feel free to check out and browse around down there. And I shall see you here tomorrow for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.